YouTube, few thoughts came in my mind. Gitanjali, we can call her as today's Yashoda. Devki gave birth to a child Krishna, but he was grown up with foster mother Yashoda in Nanda very happily. आणि ना दुसरं असं ना की हे सगळं तिचं युट्यूबवरती बघत असताना मला थोडंसं काय आठवलं माहितीये, लहानपणी आमची आई आमच्यासाठी एक अंगाई गीत म्हणायची, लोरी आपण म्हणूया त्याला, आणि मी स्वतः सुद्धा माझ्या मुलासाठी ते म्हणायचे. त्या 4 ओळी ना मला पटकन अशा डोक्यामध्ये आल्या. मी म्हणून दाखवते तुम्हाला. माझा आवाज काही एवढा छान नाहीये, पण ते म्हटल्यावर त्याची थोडीशी मजा वाढणार आहे. देवकी नसे मी बाळा, भाग्य यशोदेचे बाई, तुझे दुःख घेण्यासाठी केली पदराची चोळी. जगा वेगळी ही ममता, जगा वेगळी अंगाई. पुढे आहे हे, पण ह्या ज्या काही 4 ओळी आहेत ह्या मला खरंच गीतांजलीसाठी खूप फिट वाटल्या, की अगदी ही अशीच जगावेगळी अंगाई गाणारी गीतांजली रोहकले आज आपल्याला भेटते आहे. तिचा एक फॉर्मल बायोडेटा जो आहे तो मी पटकन तुमच्यासाठी वाचते. Gitanjali is a social entrepreneur. She is a director of Gitanjali and Sunil Rohkle Foundation. Gitanjali is Masters in Microbiology from Pune University. She is a diploma holder of teachers training from Bharati Vidya Bhavan, Pune, and diploma holder in child counseling from Christ College, Bangalore. She used to teach in Indian and international schools over a decade before she carved out the path of social entrepreneurship. And today, she is very much passionate about making difference to orphan infants and children who are in orphanages and children homes. Gitanjali is foster mother to 3 baby girls and a boy, and all of them are adopted and are very happily living with their adopted parents. There are few more things, but it will take time because the biodata is quite long. So better we meet Gitanjali and hear certain things from her. Over to Gitanjali.
Beautifully introduced. Gitanjali, over to you. Kindly unmute yourself. I hope I put a spotlight on her. Can everybody see her?
Yes.
Great.
And can you all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, audible.
So I would like to start by thanking all of you. Firstly, because foster care is the subject is extremely close to my heart and I'm very passionate about it. Today you've given me an opportunity to come speak here and spread awareness about foster care. Thank you for that. Secondly, for coming online, snatching time from your busy schedule to listen to this relatively lesser known social cause. So I'm really, really grateful for showing interest in being here. I would like to narrate my journey of being a foster mother. Hopefully by end of the journey, you will get an idea about all the different aspects of foster caring, being a foster family, and also being a foster mom. So, very often, one of the most beautiful phases of life of any woman who enjoys this phase when she turns 40. Because this is the time when she is little free from the things that she has been doing all her life, little settled in her life, settled at home, settled in her career, settled with her kids. At least the older one is done with his board exams. And now he's studying in the chosen stream. So, very often women at 40 have a bucket list which they start ticking, and they have different things on it, like pursuing their hobby, or probably running a marathon, and school reunions, or having breakfast, dinners, lunches, movies with friends, and all this. So I also entered this phase of turning 40 and was very happy, a little free. The only difference is nothing of the things that I listed above enticed me. And I had reasons for it. I was introduced earlier about the social causes that I've done. First, I was working with the kids in Palghar district, tribal children.
One second. I'm going to just mute everybody again and you can unmute yourself. Kindly, dear all, keep yourselves on mute. Yeah, Gitanjali, unmute yourself, please. So sorry for that.
Yeah. Am I now audible?
Yeah. Very much audible.
Yeah. So let me talk a little about the work that I had been doing in Palghar district. So it's a tribal area. Children are into residential schools. So initially when we visited, we started with building toilets and then also giving them beddings and basically trying to make their livelihood a little easier. Simultaneously, I was also working with a BMC, tuberculosis unit, and trying to make difference to the multi-drug resistance tuberculosis children's lives. So medicine was already given by BMC. What I was told when I approached the BMC head, that if you can give some nutrition. So that was also a long program that I ran for 3 years, only ran single-handedly. Started with 18 children and reached up to almost 175 and 150 cured by the end of 3 years. So I was doing all this, but visiting these places twice a week, thrice a week. And that was the time when I was asking myself, am I doing enough? Because I have time. And can I do a little more? And I was getting a little anxious about doing more things, but what to do and where do I start? During this time, I visited one destination wedding, and they were really in vogue before the pandemic. And I met I can say an acquaintance, not really a friend, and got talking to her about the general talk that women do. She's an animal lover. And she then told me about the 5 cats and dogs that she had, street dogs and cats that she got home, and how she was taking care of them and taking care of their health, operations if needed. And I was really impressed, and I said, wow. And I wish, I said, how we could do all these things for human babies that you find on streets. And so she said, actually you can, not exactly the kids on the streets, but you can definitely take care of children from organizations who are given the permission to foster care. I got very curious to know about this foster care thing. I said, what's this foster care? I had heard about this concept when I had gone to US. I had really never bothered to ask in detail about it. So she gave a beautiful example of foster care, like I was introduced just now. So in the introduction, you got to know a little about it, that Devaki gave birth to Krishna, and she couldn't raise him for the reasons we know. And then Vasudev had to take him to Yashoda, and Yashoda raised Krishna. So Yashoda becomes the foster mother of Krishna, and Nanda family becomes a foster family of Krishna. So it's a very simple concept, nothing very difficult to understand. Same thing happened with Karna and Kunti. So Karna was given birth by Kunti. She couldn't raise him because of the society shame and those concerns she had. And then the basket in the river was found by a lady called Radha. And she raised Karna. So Karna is called Radheya and is not called Kaunteya. So I think raising that way shows how important role it plays. However, today's foster mothers are actually should be called, Radhas, because Yashoda still got the her share of importance, glamour, because she raised Lord Krishna. So Radha's or today's foster mothers are actually not much known to the society, and that is the reason why when people call me to talk about foster care, I do go and spread awareness. So the same concept continues even today. The role of Vasudev of giving baby from the biological mother to the foster mother is played by organizations. There are only 2 organizations in Mumbai. More information about others in India, if you're interested, I'll give later. Foster mother takes care of the baby for 4 to 6 months. During this time, the organization works with the center. There is official website called Kara that since 1990, it is there up on the website. And all the official documents of the baby are uploaded once the baby is legally free. And foster mother is called and told that the baby is chosen or selected by a family. So mother has to take the baby to the center and hand over the baby to the official adoptive parents. So it is that simple. It could be a boy, it could be a girl. So when I listened to this, I got very excited and I said, I should be thinking about it. One of my friends sitting there interrupted and said, when there are organizations who are taking care of these little ones anyway, why do you need a family? But a sensitive and compassionate mother in me thought that a family definitely helps give personal attention, personal care, personal, touch of love. And it does make a difference in anybody's life. So if this is happening, it's beautiful and it should continue. So when my friend heard about this, she said, Gitanjali, I think you are the right person who should be thinking about it. Then I came home and I was had made up my mind that I will convince people at home and think of becoming a foster mother. So initially when I told my husband about it, that, why not bring a baby home? It is just a matter of 4 to 6 months. One experience we should have. So initially he was also like, you're just done with your son's 11th, 10th and 12th boards. So chill, relax for a while. You can think about it later. My son was grown up enough, 12th standard kid. So when I shared this with him, he was like, it is your baby, you decide, I'm going to US anyway. So I was like, okay, nobody has said no to it. Let me at least go and figure out how does it happen. Let me go and talk to the organization and let me at least start. I don't know where it is going. Then I visited Family Service Center in Colaba. I met our director there and I told her I'm interested in becoming a foster mother. I would like to enroll myself. She was very happy. And she said, we have very handful, like just 5 to 7 foster mothers. We are always looking for one. So please register yourself. There were some formalities that I had to do, like giving my identity cards, my PAN card and my electricity bill, my residence proof. And I had to sign a legal document which had all the do's and don'ts that a foster mother should be doing. Basically, foster mother has no rights at all, absolutely no rights. She has only duties to take care of, to love the child. And those are the things I was explaining. Few important things that Madam said was that you cannot take the child out of city, Mumbai. Just in case of emergency, you have to leave the baby behind with any other foster mother. And if you fall in love with the baby and you think that I should adopt the baby, you cannot do it. I mean, it's difficult.
Oh.
Yes, so you have to go through certain process and then it becomes, you might get a child, you can adopt a child, but not the same one. So these are the rules you need to really be very clear about. I came home, I explained all that to my family. Social worker came home. Like it happens in all the adoption procedures, here too, we do have home visits. So I was interviewed, my husband was interviewed, my kids were talked to, and my house was looked at. How safe, who is going to take care in my absence? All those questions were asked, answered, and we passed as a foster family. And one fine day, we get a call from center that we have a 3-month-old little one who was in hospital for so long, from the day she's born to found to the time the baby was 3 months old. So are you ready for it? I was anyway very excited, and I was like waiting, when are we getting the baby home? So my husband and I went to the hospital, we got the baby home. And I still remember my children coming back from school. It was a little surprise for them, but the twinkle in their eyes and smile on their faces told me that this is going to work and they're going to have good time together. And same thing happened, slowly my kids, who were always in their rooms busy with their lives, started running to my room whenever the baby cried. They were wandering and wandering around my room all the time. Slowly they were inside my room, all 4 of us sitting together around the baby, but talking about our lives, our experiences, and things which we had never done before. I think foster babies have got our families, members of our families connected like never before. After some days, my in-laws came. My parents and in-laws initially were not told about this, because it was between my husband and myself, thinking that they might not understand this, they might not accept this, and let it go slow. So when my in-laws came in, initially they also had many questions like which baby, what baby, and should we touch, not touch. But they are the sunshine of the house, and you just you don't even come to know how the tables turn. Eventually my in-laws were the ones who were always, in either his lap or her lap the baby would be. And she would make sure that he is kept away from the evil eyes. All the rituals that are normally done in Hindu families were done in the evenings to make sure it doesn't cry. Drushta Kadne was a ritual. I mean, it had to happen every evening. And so, I mean, everything, my mother-in-law, also everybody in the family accepted that I have become a new mom. So anybody calling home, my mother-in-law would say that, आता ओली बाळंतीण आहे ती, आता तिला नाही जमणार, आता बाटल्या जागरणात तिचा वेळ जातो, तर तुम्ही ह्याच्यापासून तिला जरा लांब ठेवा. So the expectations of joining, attending functions or any other responsibilities, I was given a leeway that she is busy and she's doing something nice, so she will not be a part of it. Somewhere I also felt pampered a lot, that that usually a new mother feels. I went through all that again after giving birth to 2 biological children. That was very beautiful. So all this was happening, happy family and all smiles. But we did not know at that time that we are going to have or see many ups and downs eventually in the coming months. So by the time the baby became 6 months old, a social worker normally comes on every Thursday to check on children, their vaccinations, their sleep times, and milk intake, and the routine basically. They have a formal thing that they have to write. They come with a form and they have to fill it every time they come. So she came in and she said that, are you aware this baby is actually claimed by a lady? So I was dumbstruck. I'm like, I mean, how can anybody claim a baby? I mean, anybody will come and say, this is my baby. What is the proof? So she said, you're right. So because
she said it is her own biological baby.
Yes, own biological baby. So, and then I asked, and I said that anybody will come and say, the baby, this is my biological baby. How do you prove it? So she said, to prove that, we have given their DNAs for testing, and we are waiting for the test. You should just be aware about it. Now, I was very upset when I heard this. I mean, your mind starts overthinking then. And I called the social worker, the experienced one at the center, and I said, what is this? I mean, what if the test come positive and if the baby has to go back to that lady? I had no qualms about giving a baby to a biological mother. But the situation that the baby was found in, it was lonely, it was not fed, and crying on the streets. What? Maybe the mother has gone through a situation which cannot be explained, which could be very difficult. But if she goes through the similar thing again, there are chances she would leave the baby behind on the streets again. So I was a little reluctant about it. And but the social worker said, rest assured, in last 70 years of the foundation of the organization, we have never had a situation where the children were not given in safe hands. So you don't really have to worry, just wait and watch. So I said, okay, we again got back to enjoying with the little one. Now started talking, crawling, and all the naughtiness that we all were very fond of. And baby was 1 year old. We had our mermaid birthday, a big birthday bash. Too many people were called, and it was fun time. And we still having hangover of the first birthday and how things went well and how the little one enjoyed and how the favorite concept we had designed. That is the time when this social worker came, and she dropped bomb saying that the test has come positive. This was the time when everybody in the family was terribly upset. I was rooted to the spot. I just didn't know what to do. My children were like, we are not giving the baby at any cost. And we all were going through the same feeling, but what do we do? So I called the organization again, and they said, no, there's still the procedure left. The court now has to order police, and the mother has to be found, because it's almost 1 year now. We don't know whether she's there, she's not there. I of course had worry all the time, what if they find the mother? But I think God takes care of many things and is really worried more than us. We were very fortunate that the mother was not found, and the police conveyed it to the court, and finally they made the baby legally free. So we were happy that, very happy, overjoyed that baby is finally now free and up for adoption. But still, once the photo was put up on the website of CARA, another issues that we started facing was baby was not even looked up, or the profile was never opened by anybody. Maybe because baby was small and not, that
conventionally attractive baby
looking kid. So almost for 2-3 months, nobody approached. That got me worried again, and I called the organization. I said, so what is happening next? So I also heard from some of the new social workers that if the child doesn't get adopted, it goes back to the institution. Now I was like, have I raised a child? Have I taken care of a child to send him back to the same environment where then it was better he would have been raised there from day one? This discrepancy is going to play havoc in the child's mind. But, prayers, faith plays very important role. And I am a very spiritual person. That helped. Our director also played a very important role in the sense that she started sending letters to all the organizations outside India that she knew, saying that this is the child we have, and if any family is keen on the other side. And we were blessed. We got to know about a family in just a couple of days later after she sent the letters. Family approached and said this, we are keen. We were overjoyed. I mean, initially, it took time to sink in that baby is not going to stay with me now. After some time, it's going to leave India and going to be not meeting us again. All those things that time didn't come to mind. I was just very happy to know that we have got a lovely family and the baby will be going. So, yeah, so one thing that I forgot to tell you actually was, and this is something I would want to mention, that when they said there are chances of child going back to the institution, my son, who had initially said that, you know, it is your baby and you take care of the baby, was already in the US studying by then. But then he called me and he said that I will take care of the baby. In next 2-3 years, I'll start working. So you just have to take care of the child. I'll take care of everything, education and people who take care of the child. If you think you're growing old, my husband said that why don't we adopt the child and why don't you find the procedures to be, it is not that easy. And so we, how much ever we wanted to, we were just left worrying about all these things. Eventually, it so happened that the mother of this little fellow who was to adopt the child also contacted the center and said that I would like to talk to the foster mother. Simultaneously, I had also done the same. You see, when a baby is to leave your home and to go to somebody else's home, so many things comes to a mother's mind. Like for me, it was a vegetarian child, and the place that the child was going to was very cold. Child was used to, baby was used to this Mumbai environment. So I was also thinking about, and how do I convey all this to the mother and the family, and how do I make sure that the baby is comfortable even during the initial days in the new home. But once we shared the numbers and I told the mother that your baby is very beautiful and very cute and very adorable, somewhere I was very jealous of the lady.
Oh my God, I cannot imagine what you must have felt in that moment.
Yes, take the baby home. And, you know, I had raised the child in my lap, on my shoulders, feeding him. I was envious that I have raised this little one and he is going to call mommy to some other lady. So it was very difficult. It was a difficult time, but I had to tell myself that just right now, what you need to do is just focus on the child, make sure the transition between foster care and the permanent family is really smooth. Now, this mother was also a very sensible lady. I think foreigners are exposed to these concepts. They had attended many counseling sessions or for whatever reasons, very, very sensible woman. So when I told her that, look, when baby is going from my home and coming to your home, the transition should be smooth, of course, but I don't want the baby to cry and lean back and call for me. I will fail as a foster mother if this happens. So if needed, we talk to the counselors, we talk to the psychologists that how do we handle this exactly? So the child doesn't have to face this situation. And she agreed to do it. And she said, yes, we will do it together. By this time, I was also sending, by the time we got to know each other, I was sending her pictures and videos of this little one. I often, with all my 4 babies, I keep each and every special moment clicked in a video or in a picture. And as soon as I get to know the foster family, the family who has been adopting is finalized, then I start sending the pictures to them. I also feel that they shouldn't feel they have lived out on the initial days of their babies growing up. The next important thing that we had to do to make this successful is get this little one, almost now 2 years, almost quarter to 2-year-old little one, to the parents. So how do we do that? We started doing Skype calls and we started telling the baby, your mom and your dad, but children have very short attention span. Baby couldn't sit in front of a computer and camera for long. So what do we do? Then I thought of an idea and I told her, why don't you sing nursery rhymes very expressively and dance to the tunes. And I'll send you the ones that the baby loves to watch or listen to. Both husband and wife were wonderful and they wore every possible prop they could, and lovely videos were sent to me, one every 4 days. And I started playing those videos on big television screen of mine. Because the rhymes were familiar, baby would come around running from any room, stand in front of the TV and listen to the rhymes. That is how baby got used to their voice, how they look, their mannerisms, and slowly started becoming familiar with their faces, later starting smiling when the videos were played, which was very relieving for me. That I was now getting to know that it won't be very hard for the little one once he meets his parents for the first time. Also, second thing that we did was, normally when the foreign families come to India to adopt children, they have to stay here for 8 days. So what I suggested was that they stay in our club, where I would take this baby on Saturday, Sunday to play, to swim. And the reason was the same, that when the people around are going to be new, at least the environment should be familiar. So baby should know the place around and should find some comfort. Everything new might disturb the baby. The family agreed, the organization agreed, and they stayed in the club for almost 10 days. And finally, baby spent the second Diwali, final Diwali with us, and it was the time to hand over the little one. This was the most difficult thing that our family faced. But we did exactly what the counselor told us, that once you give the baby in the parents' hands and say bye to the baby, you're not going to turn back. Never, ever. Very, very difficult for us. But I think for last 2 years, we were just striving for this, that the baby gets a loving, beautiful family. And so we were ready for it. And we said, yeah, we'll do it. We did it. Baby was handed over one evening in the club to the parents. And we came back to the empty home. It was very, very difficult. I mean, it was like the dead silence. Otherwise, there will be water bottle boiling, the nursery rhymes playing, so many toys making noise all over. All that had come to stay. And it was very difficult for the whole family, my kids, my husband. But I think time is the best medicine and it heals.
It must have felt like a total vacuum, right?
Total. I mean, that small world of ours was lost somewhere. And we were struggling, either to find it or to reconcile with the fact that we have to make another world later. So it was hard. But I think like I said, mother was a very sensible woman. She made up for all that. As soon as they reached home, she started sending pictures of baby with all the furry jackets and boots and snowman. Baby had gone in November, so it was snow time there then. and high chair and all the lovely, beautiful children's stuff in the room, which somewhere did make me happy that, child is in the beautiful hands. So this was the first chapter of our foster care journey. Second chapter was when we had a girl who stayed with us for 4 months. Third was a girl who stayed with us for 6 months. And then we had a boy who eventually will now get adopted. So the experience is amazing. I think what I realized is, honestly, I have never loved myself so much before. I have never loved living. I've never loved life so much before. It is hard when children leave home. Coming back to the normal routine is very difficult, in the sense that you very often start hallucinating the baby's cries, and you have to remind each other that baby is no more with us now. You can switch on the light, you can make that noise, and all those things. I often sit very quietly, leaving all my work, because it is very disturbing thinking about, is the baby fine? Does the new mom know his way of sleeping, his way of drinking milk, and his way of this and his way of that? But I get calls from parents saying, the child is now settled and doing a lot of masti and very mischievous. That is the time when I know, now settled, and now I need to move on. These babies have taught many lovely things to our family, to children of the family, to elders of the family. So like we were talking about, the elder generation was a little reluctant about foster care and adoption. Now I hear my in-laws say that, why don't you go ahead and adopt if you are not having yours? These children are really beautiful. Or my kids are, for foster care and adoption, even their cousins, the same. Everybody looks forward to have a baby. Now in pandemic, we have a video call with a little one. We have to have one every week with both side families. These little children sit with my husband in front of the altar, our Devghar, every morning, or I sit if he's doing puja. And they're so used to listen to Om or other shlok and things like that, and eventually get adopted into families that are of different religion, completely different religion. So my perspective of looking at religions, at castes, have also changed so much now. I feel belonged. I feel, every religion is kind of same, or, my baby's religion is my religion. So that is something very beautiful that I am now, that I have experienced. So when I attended one of our little ones' baptism in church, and I was standing under the statue of Jesus Christ. For a mother, that time it doesn't really matter which God that is. All you want is safety and a wonderful life for your child. So that one thing I experienced, that universally it is just one superpower, and children are going beautifully in different religions. I have had many different experiences also. There are some who often say, one of my surgeon friends had said to me that this is a good time pass that you're doing. Now, giving a piece of my heart to someone who I don't know, and to literally sulk after the child leaves for a couple of days is definitely not time pass. But yeah, there are people who think differently. Is the experience that you take in your stride. Whereas people who help me at home, I have had very different experience with them. So when they come in the morning and ask me, the first thing they ask me is, have you had a good night's sleep? Or would you like to take a nap for a while? We'll take care of the baby and do our chores. I am really impressed with them. I mean, they're struggling to make two ends meet, and yet they're so compassionate and understanding about the whole situation. And then I ask myself, if people who earn so less can be so compassionate, but people like me who are so blessed with everything should be doing much, much more. And I think that thought stays with me all the time. But one person, one institute, one organization can really not make a bigger difference to the whole lot of orphans all over the world. It is a starfish story that they say, one man was throwing starfish standing on the shore, throwing starfish back into the sea. The other person comes and says, what difference is it going to make? There are so many lying on the shore. But then this person says that it is going to make a difference to this starfish. This starfish is going to live. So it goes back into the sea. So similarly, I feel if every couple takes care of one child, fosters one baby once in lifetime, you give your 5 or 6 months to the baby, it will make a difference to the society. I mean, the amount of depression, the amount of anxiety that we see in youngsters today, behavioral issues, I won't say they will all get ironed out, but it will definitely make a difference to their subconscious mind. They will always know they were loved, they were wanted, and that should make a difference. So I think as a society, it is our collective responsibility towards the children. Children make the nation, they say. So the most important thing that we should be taking care of is children, is what I feel. And finally, I would like to end by telling you a story of Dr. Iravati Karve when she was attending one such function, and the person introducing her had many adjectives like social reformer and she is educationist, and she really got bogged by all those things. When she left the room and she was on the road, somebody pointed out at her and said, look, there goes Nandu's mom. And she said, that is my true identity. So similarly, when people look at me and ask me, are you a foster mom? Or say, look, the foster mom is standing there going by, I really think that is my true identity. And I like to be called foster mother. So yeah, that is my story. And I'll open this up for people who have questions.
And there are loads of those in the chat box, Gitanjali. There are loads of questions in the chat box.
Oh, really? Oh my God. Okay.
If you're done, we'll go to the Q&A.
Yes, we will.
So Ashish, I think we're all speechless for a moment over here. Let's take a moment to, absorb the kind of work that she's talking about, the kind of work that she's done. हे सोपं नाही, यात काही वादच नाहीये. मनही मोठं पाहिजे, मनाची तयारी पण सॉलिडच पाहिजे. सो आशिष, तू घेतोस प्रश्न?
बायोलॉजिकल मदरचं काय झालं गीतांजली, जिने बेबी क्लेम केली होती?
सो ती आलीच नाही, म्हणजे ती ऍक्च्युअली
क्लेम कसं केला तिने?
सो वर्ष गेलं त्याच्यामध्ये. सुरुवातीला जेव्हा तिने क्लेम केलं, ती रोज येत होती पोलीस स्टेशनला आणि ती रोज येऊन संध्याकाळी म्हणायची माझं बाळ द्या. की हीच भीती होती. आणि नॉर्मली काय असतं, पोलीस लोक त्याच एरियामध्ये गस्त घालतात, सो त्यांना बहुतेक की कल्पना असावी काय त्यांच्या घरातली परिस्थिती असेल या गोष्टीची वगैरे. त्याच्यामुळे पोलिसांनी, आणि दुसरं म्हणजे बाळ आजारी खूप होतं, त्याच्यामुळे तिला नेण्याच्या परिस्थितीत पण नव्हतं ते 3 महिने. सो 3 महिने ते दवाखान्यात असेपर्यंत मग तिने क्लेम केलं, ती रोज येत होती. मग ते कोर्टाने सांगितलं तुम्हाला DNA करायला लागेल, पण ते DNA टेस्टला 9 महिने लागले त्याचा निकाल यायला. DNA टेस्टचा निकाल यायला 9 महिने लागले आणि त्या वेळामध्ये मग ती तिथली ते सोडून गेली असेल.
Did she want to encash on the situation?
Maybe. See, we don't get into that. That is the thing of being a foster mother. We really don't get into the situations where the child come from and what. For me, it's an innocent soul that who actually doesn't deserve any of this. What he deserves is all love.
Love.
So the background that they come from is left behind for the child, for a foster mother. We look forward from
no baggage, no baggage,
no baggage, truly. And we try to, आपल्याकडे गर्भसंस्कार म्हणतात की बाळ पोटात असताना सुद्धा आई काय ऐकते, काय करते, बाजूची लोक कशी वागतात, त्याचा मुलांच्या मनावर परिणाम होत असणार आहे. सो इनफॅक्ट ॲज अ फॉस्टर मदर दॅट थिंग आय हॅव इन माइंड ऑल द टाइम. हाऊ कॅन आय अनडू दॅट? इट्स हार्ड. ते अनडू होणं शक्य नाहीये, पण तरी पण कॅन आय मेक अ डिफरन्स टू थिंग्स लाईक. मग हे जे आता अंगाईगीत त्यांनी सुरुवातीला म्हणलं ना, मीठ पापड्या डोळ्यांच्या, माझं पहिलं बाळ तर बोलत पण नव्हतं गेलं जाईपर्यंत. विच आय वॉज व्हेरी हॅपी. बोलायला लागलं असतं तर आई आई म्हणून चिटकलं असतं. सो देवाला काळजी की जाईपर्यंत बाळ बोलत नव्हतं. पण ते मी हे गाणं झोपताना म्हंटल की पुढे असं ते आलाप म्हणायचं. हे जे संस्कार आपण म्हणतो, जे प्रॉबब्ली 9 महिने बाळांनी मिस केले असतील. सो यू ट्राय टू मेक अप फॉर दॅट व्हेन दे आर विथ यू.
आय थिंक 100% त्या नॉर्मली जी अडॉप्टेड मुलं असतात ती बऱ्यापैकी अग्रेसिव्ह असतात किंवा लॉट ऑफ रिसर्च ऑन वाय दिस किड, की मे बी मदरच्या होम मध्येच त्या चाइल्डला खूप अनवॉन्टेड वाटत असेल. ते फॉस्टर केअर मुळे ते खूपसं वाईप आउट होऊ शकतं.
ओ येस. म्हणजे आय नो ऑफ मदर्स हू वॉन्टेड टू अडॉप्ट आणि दे वॉज व्हेरी कीन की फॉस्टर केअर मधनं आलेलं बाळ असेल
तर बेटर आहे.
तर we would be happy to have that. These are the only reasons की म्हणूनच बाळ कुटुंबात वाढायला हरकत नाही, वाढायला हवं. पण गव्हर्नमेंट हॅज देअर पर्स्पेक्टिव्ह, ऑर्गनायझेशन्स हॅव देअर पर्स्पेक्टिव्ह. त्यांच्या अडचणी आहेत, त्यांचे काही प्रॉब्लेम्स आहेत, बट दे आर ट्राईंग टू फिगर आउट हाऊ टू गो अबाउट इट. अल्टरनेटिव्ह केअर ज्याला म्हणतात. And organizations are working for it as well, pushing government or probably explaining things to them. So that's how it is.
Yeah, Ashish, will you take the questions?
Oh yeah. Thanks a lot, Gitanjali. It was really emotional speech you went through, and we are still coming into terms. I mean, how you manage everything. I mean, really salute to you. And you have proved also that parenthood requires only love and not DNA. This is one thing.
Yeah. Yes, that's about foster care.
Really, I mean,
that's about foster care and adoption. Yeah,
and it requires a lot of dedication. It requires a lot of guts, emotional balance, and it's not an easy job.
And sacrifice.
True. And one thing.
Yeah, सगळ्याचं, I mean, I know there's a lot that goes into it. पण त्याच्यातनं जे मिळतं ना, ते शब्दात मांडताच येत नाही.
Correct.
It's very beautiful. It's immensely beautiful is all I can say. म्हणजे लोक म्हणतात
तुमच्याकडे आहे कोणी बाळ गीतांजली?
माझ्याकडे आहे. त्यांनी आज दिवसभर त्रास दिलाय आणि आय वॉज टेलिंग माय सेल्फ की आता पुन्हा मी नेक्स्ट कमिटमेंट पिलू घरी असताना घेण्यामध्ये सगळा जीव कारण बाळात लागतो. आणि आता माझा नवरा बसलाय त्याच्याजवळ आणि आता ते झोपलंय मात्र दिवसभर दंगा करून. So I am at peace now.
See, the joy that even you are getting out of it is something else.
नाही, बंडल ऑफ जॉय म्हणतात ना, ते बंडल ऑफ जॉय हे नुसतं इंग्रजी 3 शब्द जे लिहिलेले आहेत ते अनुभवायला तुम्ही बंडल घरी आणा. इट्स जॉय. आणि ते 4 दिवसाचं बाळ 2.25 किलोचं जेव्हा 6 किलोचं होतं ना, ते खरंच बंडल होतं. इतकं गोड होतं ते. गोबरे गाल, गोबऱ्या मांड्या. इट इज जस्ट, म्हणजे पॅन्डेमिक मध्ये पीपल आर कंप्लेनिंग अबाउट दिस अँड दॅट, अँड आय थिंक आय एम द हॅपीस्ट वुमन ऑन अर्थ. जस्ट आणि प्युअर लव्ह. हे नातं इतकं सुंदर आहे. त्याला माहिती नाही मी कोण आहे, मला माहिती नाही. तो गेल्यानंतर एकदा हातात दिल्यानंतर आम्हाला परवानगीच नसते भेटण्याची. सो काय म्हणतात ना, निर्मळ, इनोसंट. and it's just pure thing. No expectations, म्हणजे काही त्याच्यामध्ये असं
काही देवाणघेवाण नाहीये. It is only love all around.
कन्फ्युजनच नाहीये हे. So that is the thing.
इसलिए कहते हैं कि बच्चे में है भगवान, और जहाँ पे है वहाँ भगवान खुश होने की निशानी होती है.
True.
Well, so with this, we have a couple of questions in the chat box. To start with, we have one very good question from Mr. Sudhir Kulkarni. He's asking that, Gitanjali, you have done a lot of projects by taking nutrition of 175 more kids. So how did you manage the finances and all other things? I'm sure there might be a lot of finances involved and practically.
Yes. So me magashi je mandla, I said I'm extremely blessed, very, very blessed. So finance is also part of it. We run a foundation. And so majorly personal expenses hote, but also my husband thought of an idea, ran a marathon, and he raised fund which we used for our TB project. But I wrote to Hershey's and I wrote to many other companies that I need your product. Jasa soya milk hava hota amala teva, we needed chikkis, we needed nachni ladu, branded things. So I wrote an official mail to them saying that I am doing this project. तुमचे CSR मध्ये तुम्हाला मदत होईल, मला subsidized करून द्या. And if you do this, instead of helping 50 children, I will help 100 children. I don't intend to save my money. What I intend is to reach out to more people. Sure. And it's how it's Mr. Hakim Kapasi म्हणून एक अप्रतिम माणूस आहे मुंबईमध्ये. ते ही इज हेड ऑफ केमिस्ट आणि ड्रगिस्ट असोसिएशन. सो प्रोटीन पावडर त्यांनी मला खूप कमी किमती दिली. बट आय हॅव टू टेल यू वन थिंग फॉर शुअर की व्हॉट एव्हर प्रोजेक्ट्स आय हॅव गॉट इन टू, माझी खूप इन्व्हॉल्वमेंट असते. आय मीट एव्हरीबडी. म्हणजे ते मुलं असतील, त्यांच्या आया असतील, डिस्ट्रिक्ट टीबी ऑफिसर्स असतील, जे मला सामान पुरवतात ती लोक असतील. When you meet and interact with them, they know that you are truly interested and how dedicated you are. त्याच गोष्टींचा फरक पडतो. And only that can help you to run a program for longer time. So I had committed for actually 1.5 years. 1.5 वर्षाचं 2 झालं आणि मग 2चं 3 झालं. आणि खूप सामान, आमची पूर्ण कोठी भरून जायची त्या सामानाने. And I would every 4 days would take it to different टीबीच्या ह्याला ऑफिसेसला घेऊन जायचंय.
Thank you.
Thank you. So next question is from Mr. Ashok Singh. This is also a very good question. He's asking that whether the foster children get discriminated after in their due part of life, and do they also get the similar rights as that of a biological child?
या म्हणजे तसे माझ्या मते ते तसे नियमच आहेत, तसा लॉ आहे की when you are registering you need to, बऱ्याच गोष्टी विचारतात ते की तुमच्या इन्कम पासनं, तुमचे प्रॉपर्टीज पासनं, आणि म्हणजे सगळं सेम असतं. इट इज जस्ट दॅट द चाइल्ड इज अडॉप्टेड. तो तसा फरक काहीच नाहीये.
Thank you.
I think Ashish, the one question that most women have asked in the chat box is, how difficult is it to give away the baby? But I think Gitanjali's addressed that it is tough.
It's tough, but म्हणजे माहिती आहे का, see, look, you are anyway going, I mean, a person like me, a compassionate person like me, anyway cries. Okay? If I see a little one on the street, drenched in rain, with no adult around, asking for food, my heart cries. Isn't it better my heart cries when I'm satisfied by giving and taking care of a baby and happy that it has gone to a responsible family? So I feel that, you know, it's okay to cry. It is difficult. ते मी म्हणजे ज्यांनी कोणी त्यांनी मागे म्हणलं होतं की ते तराजूची 2 पारडी असतात. वेइंग स्केल हॅज 2 पॅन्स. एका पारड्यामध्ये तुम्ही माझं दुःख, माझं सगळं, मला खूप वाईट वाटतं, विरह, इट इज एक्स्ट्रीमली हार्ड. खूपच, म्हणजे माझे डोळे इतके सुजलेले असतात आठवड्याभर. पण दुसऱ्या भांड्यामध्ये जेव्हा मी बाळाचं छान आयुष्य, त्याचं
संगोपन, करेक्ट.
सगळंच म्हणजे त्याचं इतकं सगळं छान होणार असतं, तर ते पाहायला मला जडच वाटतं. मग ठीक आहे ना, 8 दिवस रडेन मी, पण त्याचं कायम चांगलं होतंय. दुसरं असं की जर खूप रडू आलं आणि आठवण आली आणि आपण अडकून बसलो, तर आपण दुसरं बाळ फॉस्टर करू शकत नाही.
मग ते एकच चाइल्ड आपण अडॉप्ट करणार.
तो म्हणजे काय आहे ना की you have to remember की this is a cause that you are in, आणि हे तुम्हाला कंटिन्यू करायचं असेल तर गुंतून चालणार नाही. This also has taught me attachment and detachment. Nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. So live in the moment, give lot of love, take lot of love, enjoy that time and move on.
Great. That's good.
Very well said.
Well, yeah. Next question is from Mr. Bindesh Singh. He's asking that, do you suggest that parents should go for foster instead of adoption, or better go for adoption because of that emotional binding?
नाही, आता ह्या see, one needs to understand foster care and adoption are completely two different concepts. Adoption ही तुमची पूर्ण जबाबदारी होते. अडॉप्शन मध्ये सगळे देवाणघेवाण असते. तुम्ही जेव्हा बाळ घरी आणता ते तुम्हाला प्रेम द्यायचं असतं हे, पण कुठेतरी तुमच्या म्हातारपणाचा ते आसरा आहे, सहारा आहे, हे सुद्धा आहे त्याच्यामध्ये.
बरोबर.
फॉस्टर केअर ह्याच्यामध्ये हे कुठलेच बंध नाहीये. सो फॉस्टर
परमनंटच नाहीये ते, मुळात परमनंटच नाहीये.
सो फॉस्टर केअर करताना उलट तुम्हाला हे लक्षात घेऊन करायचंय की त्या बाळाच्या चांगल्यासाठी आपल्याला हे करायचं.
ते व्रत आहे.
हा, एक्झॅक्टली. सो आय मीन आय वोंट से दिस इज, मी असं अजिबात म्हणणार नाही की हे बरं आणि ते बरं नाही, ते बरं आणि हे बरं नाही. प्रत्येकाच्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी वेगळ्या, प्रत्येकाचे नियम वेगळे, प्रत्येकाचे येणारे दोन्ही गोष्टींचे अनुभव वेगळे. अडॉप्शन सुद्धा म्हणजे ते सुद्धा काही छोटी गोष्ट नाही. म्हणजे तुम्हाला ते आयुष्यभर नीट नेटकं, इट इज अ 20-25 year old प्रोजेक्ट अगेन.
ट्रू.
ते मार्गी लागेपर्यंत ते सुद्धा जबाबदारीच काम आहे. सो जे आपण करू ते निश्चयाने करायला हवं, आणि सेन्सिबिलिटीज आपल्या जागेवर ठेवून करायला हवं.
Great. One interesting question from Mr. Girish Ghateji. He's asking that, do you end up comparing the children that you have fostered?
Oh my God.
That's really a tricky question.
It's a very good question. मी सांगते, आणि I would like to answer this. की it goes long back. It's really beautiful. I mean, this is how I have evolved. जेव्हा मी when I did my counseling in Bangalore from Christ College, and we finished our course, we were asked to go to NIMHANS, National Institute of Mental Health and Sciences. तिकडे लहान मुलं जी ट्रीटमेंटसाठी येत होती त्यांना काउन्सिल करायचं आणि सायकायट्रिस्ट आणि सायकोलॉजिस्ट बरोबर काम करायचं, असं आम्हाला 3 महिन्याचं काम होतं. तिथे गेल्यानंतर आणि त्या मुलांबरोबर काम केल्यानंतर घरी आल्यावर आय स्टार्टेड somewhere, I was young, 25 year old then, I started comparing that with my biological son. That was the time when I realized ki I'm not mature enough to handle this, to know की प्रत्येकाचं नशीब वेगळं असतं. आपण आपल्या लिमिटमध्ये राहून आपल्याला काय करता येईल ते आपण करायचं असतं. बरोबरी करण्यामध्ये काही मजा नाहीये, पण हे करण्याचं तेव्हा वय नव्हतं. म्हणून that is the only reason why I did not get into counseling, though I was equipped. I came back to teaching and I used my counseling skills in teaching. आणि जेव्हा 10 वर्षांनी मला असं लक्षात आलं की आता I think after seeing, experiencing, after seeing the world, after little exposure, आता I'm ready for it. So now जेव्हा आता मी फॉस्टर मुलं, माझी बाळं बघते, माझी स्वतःची बाळं बघते, I think म्हणजे I have come to a certain level where I understand की नाही, हे असं आहे, हे accept करायचं, त्याच्यात आपलं बेस्ट करायचं आणि पुढे नशिबाच्या पुढे कुणीही नाही. उलट मी सांगते, उलट my learning with foster children is I have stopped worrying about my biological children. ओके, म्हणजे बाळं घरी येतात, इतक्या छान घरात वाढतात, इतक्या अप्रतिम घरांमध्ये जातात, सो तुमच्या कष्ट प्रामाणिकपणे करायलाच हवीत, पण त्याच्या पलीकडे पण काहीतरी असतं.
नशीब.
एक्झॅक्टली. सो हे जे पालक चिंता करत राहतात, सारखी धावपळ करतात, ह्या क्लासला घाला, त्या क्लासला घाला, इकडे रात्रभर बसवा, तिकडे सकाळी उठवा. डू युअर बिट ॲज अ पेरेंट, यू हॅव टू. पण थोडं शांतीने घ्या, कारण हे म्हणजे या बाळांची देव एवढी काळजी घेईल तर आपल्या बाळांची घेणार नाही का, ज्यांनी जन्मालाच इतक्या चांगल्या घरात घातलंय. सो in fact, Ulta, I have come to this understanding now. Just take it easy. You have to do your bit. You have to be very hardworking. You have to be very honest. हे मी मुलांनाही सांगते, माझ्या मुलांना. पण काही गोष्टी नशिबावर, देवावर सोडून द्यायच्या असतात, ज्या आपल्या हातातल्या नसतात. त्याच्याने मग हे फ्रस्ट्रेशन येणं आणि निष्कारण चिंता, that is at bay.
Great.
There's one question from Bhushan also. I think that's the last one that we have. Ashish?
Yeah, Bhushan Mule is asking whether there is always parents ready to adopt child who is with you, and what is the time period for fostering?
Not only with me. Our organization is 70-year-old Family Service Center, आणि दुसरं आहे IAPA, जे माझ्या मते माटुंग्यात आहे. या दोनच ऑर्गनायझेशनना गव्हर्नमेंटनी फॉस्टर केअर करण्याची परवानगी दिलेली आहे, लायसन्स टू फॉस्टर केअर. ओके, या दोन्ही ऑर्गनायझेशन मध्ये जितकी पण ते पण खूप जुनं ऑर्गनायझेशन आहे. फॅमिली सर्व्हिस सेंटर बद्दल थोडं सांगायला आवडेल मला की दे आर पायोनियर्स. दे आर द फर्स्ट ऑर्गनायझेशन इन इंडिया ज्यांनी फॉस्टर केअर चालू केलं. सो ट्रस्टीज वर ऑल विमेन अँड दे वर ऑल फॉस्टर मदर्स 70 years ago. आणि गेल्या 70 वर्षामध्ये none of our baby has stayed back. All the babies from foster care have gone to their adoptive families. आणि साधारण the time span that is needed is 4 months to 6 months.
Could be variable, no?
हा, म्हणजे पण त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त नॉर्मली 6 महिन्यापेक्षा बाळ राहत नाही, अनलेस आमच्या पहिल्या बाळासारखा जर काही कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इश्यू असेल, जे अगदी 1 in 25 बेबीज होतं, तर असा वेळ लागतो. बट अदरवाईज 6 महिन्यामध्ये बाळ अडॉप्ट होऊन जातं.
पण याच्यामध्ये एक आहे, जर 6 महिन्यात समजा अडॉप्ट नाही झालं, तर मग त्याला किती असं वाढवायचं आणि त्याला किती म्हणजे येणंच नाही जेव्हा.
तो आमच्या बाबतीत तेच झालं होतं. पहिल्या बाळाच्या बाबतीत हेच झालं होतं की आता हे किती, आणि मग हे असं जर असेल तर आपणच घेऊया. पण आतापर्यंत 2 वर्षापेक्षा जास्त बाळ राहिलेलं नाहीये. 70 वर्षामध्ये 2 वर्ष हे लिमिट आहे बाळांनी राहण्याचं. तोपर्यंत ते म्हणजे एव्हरीबडी कसं असतं, गव्हर्नमेंट ऑर्गनायझेशन बरोबर काम करणाऱ्या लोकांचं ओळखी होतात, रॅपो बिल्ड होतो, एकमेकांना मग मदत होते या गोष्टीसाठी की हे बाळ लिगली फ्री करायलाच पाहिजे, मग त्याच्यासाठी काय काय करायला पाहिजे, पोलीस इन्व्हॉल्व्ह होतात. आणि 2 वर्षापेक्षा बाळ जास्त राहत नाही. पण मध्ये असं होतं की आपण कमिट तर 6 महिन्यासाठी केलं होतं, आता घरात लग्न आहे म्हणा किंवा
बरोबर आहे,
अशा जर काही अडचणी आल्या तर ऑर्गनायझेशन दुसऱ्या फॉस्टर फॅमिलीला रिक्वेस्ट करते की हे 6 महिने अमक्या अमक्या. आता आम्ही जसं आता आपण झूम मिटिंगला बसलो तसं आम्ही फॉस्टर मदर्स महिन्यात एकदा मिटिंगला बसतो. सो वी ऑल नो इच अदर. त्याच्यामुळे माझं बाळ 2 महिने, मी 2 दिवस कुठेतरी चालली आहे तर तू ठेवशील का, विथ द ऑर्गनायझेशन सोशल वर्कर्स इन्व्हॉल्व. सो अशा गोष्टी होतात. आणि बाळ फॉस्टर केअर मध्ये जाईपर्यंत वाढतं. ते हॅव मॅनेज समहाव. आतापर्यंत सगळी बाळं छान काळजी घेऊन आपापल्या घरी गेली.
पण नंतर त्या बाळांची टच राहतो?
बाळांची टच नाही राहत, तो नियम आहे की यू कॅनॉट स्टे इन टच विथ चिल्ड्रन. पण आया फॅमिलीज आर वंडरफुल. त्यांना माहित, म्हणजे ते नो की द काइंड ऑफ time, emotions I have invested, foster mother has invested in the baby. They understand it, thankfully. त्याच्यामुळे ते पाठवतात, व्हिडिओ पाठवतात, फोटो पाठवतात. आणि अगदीच आता 4 महिन्याचं बाळ जर मी दिलं असेल, झालं असेल, एवढं काही कळत. मी ऍप्लिकेशन घेते जर मला वाढदिवसाचं आमंत्रण आलं तर की मी जाऊ का. दे हॅव कॉल्ड फॉर डू अटेंड द बर्थडे. But if the baby is really little, ओळखायला लागलं असेल तर वी अवॉइड. म्हणजे वी डोंट वॉन्ट द कन्फ्युजन द बेबीज माइंड, किंवा हे लोक कोण, हे माझे पालक की ते माझे पालक, की हे कन्फ्युजन अवॉइड करण्यासाठी
बरोबर आहे. इमोशनल अपील अवॉइड करायला.
एक्झॅक्ट.
अपूर्वा मला एक क्वेश्चन आहे.
या शुअर शुअर स्वाती. प्रियांका.
येस
या
गुड इव्हनिंग एव्हरीवन. गीतांजलीजी, ऍक्च्युली मला एक क्वेश्चन होता की अडॉप्शनची प्रोसिजर इज व्हेरी लेंदी ऍक्च्युली स्पीकिंग. तर तुम्ही हे जे फॉस्टर बेबी करता त्याच्यानंतर जर आपल्याला सेम बेबी अडॉप्ट करायची असेल फ्रॉम अवर फॅमिली ओनली, तर मग प्रोसिजर थोडी इझी होते का?
नाही, काहीच होत नाही.
ओके,
फारशी इझी होत नाही. म्हणजे आणि सगळ्यात महत्वाचं म्हणजे ते लिगलीच जावं लागतं. म्हणजे आता
ओके,
तुम्ही जे म्हणताय ना,
हा
त्याच्यात एक छोटीशी केस मी सांगते. मागे काही वर्षापूर्वी झाली.
बरोबर.
पाठवला मी. दुसऱ्या स्टेट मधल्या मुलीच्या बाबतीत झाली, महाराष्ट्रामधली नाही. पण अनवेड मदर गेव बर्थ टू अ चाइल्ड. आणि मग तिची मावशी सख्खी बहीण म्हणाली, बाळाची मावशी, की आय विल रेज द चाइल्ड. आता हे झालंय जे काही. आणि म्हणून ती बाळ ते मुंबईत घेऊन आली आणि सगळं छान चाललं होतं, खूप छान चाललं होतं. शी वॉज टेकिंग गुड केअर अँड ऑल. पण जेव्हा बाळ आजारी पडलं आणि हॉस्पिटलमध्ये आलं, तेव्हा नर्सेस अँड डॉक्टर्सच्या लक्षात आलं की हे प्रॉब्ली इज नॉट अ बायोलॉजिकल चाइल्ड. मग त्यांनी पोलीस केस केली आणि अननेसेसरीली बिकेम व्हेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड फॉर द चाइल्ड. द चाइल्ड वॉज टेकन अवे. म्हणजे लॉ कॅन ॲट टाइम्स बी हार्श. आणि इट गॉट अडॉप्टेड इनटू ब्युटिफुल फॅमिली, ही काहीच प्रश्न नाही. पण म्हणजे मनात गुंतली होती मावशीची. आणि पण ते म्हणजे फॅमिलीमध्ये सुद्धा तुम्हाला लिगली जावं लागतं आणि माझ्या मते तितकाच वेळ लागतो.
नो, काहीतरी शॉर्टकट नसेल.
Can I ask one question?
2 वर्ष वगैरे लागत नाही, पण इट डज टेक टाइम, आय थिंक.
Okay. May I ask a question from
Gauri? Yes, please.
Yeah. Gitanjali ji, first of all, hats off, Sashtang Namaskar tumhala. Being a pediatrician, I have lot of babies who are adopted.
I was about to say that she's also with babies.
And one thing which I remember, one of my parents telling me that I think they have to keep some amount of money in the child's name before the adoption is finalized, if I'm not mistaken. Some kind of deposit or something in the because it just means that you are definitely not adopting the child and then not giving it the rights. मला तुम्हाला एक प्रश्न विचारायचा. तुम्ही बाळाला नाव, तुमचं पहिलं बेबी जे होतं जे तुमच्याकडे नियरली 2 years राहिलं, डिड यू नेम दॅट चाइल्ड? डिड यू कॉल इट बाय सम नेम?
ऑर्गनायझेशन मध्ये येतानाच बाळ नाव घेऊन येतात.
अच्छा, नाव घेऊन येतात.
Oh, so it already has a name.
No, because I have a friend who actually the baby had a name and then they changed the name. Of course, they adopted the child. So त्याचा काही प्रश्न नाही.
नाही. No, so I'll tell you. But this time हळू कसं होतं मग? आमचं फाउंडेशन पण आहे. फाउंडेशन थ्रू बाकीची कामं पण खूप होतात. जसं पोलीस कडनं पत्र आणणं, थोडं ओळख काढून ते लवकर पुश करणं, अबॅन्डन्ड बेबीजच्या बाबतीमध्ये उशीर होतो, होऊ नये या सगळ्या गोष्टींचा. हा रॅपो बिल्ड झाल्यानंतर आता ह्या वेळेस जेव्हा बाळ यायचं होतं आणि माहिती होतं त्यांना की हे बाळ आता होणार आहे, आणि मी म्हटलं होतं की आता आय एम फ्री, हे आता पॅन्डेमिक मध्ये मला काही कुठे जायचं नाहीये, आय विल बी व्हेरी हॅपी टू रेज अ बेबी. सो दे न्यू बेबीज. मग त्यांनी मला सांगितलं होतं मुलगा झाला तर काय नाव ठेवायचं, मुलगी झाली तर काय नाव ठेवायचं, नावं दिली होती. बाळाचं नाव मी ठेवलं. But I'm sure parents will change.
Parents will change.
Yeah, they'll have their own dreams about the baby. These are people who are waiting for a baby to come to their lives.
ते हळूहळू आपल्याला पण त्या गोष्टीची सवय होते की हे आपलं बाळ नाहीये, आपण फक्त प्रेम देणं, आपला आणि बाळाचा सत्कर्मी वेळ घालवणं, ह्या गोष्टीसाठीच हे नातं आहे.
भगवद्गीता जगता आहात.
स्थितप्रज्ञा.
Seriously. Very true. Very true.
It comes, I think, with experience, but
agree.
I don't think it comes with experience. It I think requires a tremendous spiritual level of whatever.
Absolutely. Detachment. And he has been, I think Gitanjali has been training.
Hats off.
It requires a golden heart.
But I was definitely different person when my first baby went. And I am a different person after my fourth baby will go. So definitely, you change. काय म्हणतात ना?
Evolve.
Yeah, change for good, I would say. But consciously, it's a conscious effort.
So it's not training to the mind.
Yes, you have to. You have to do that.
I think we can just go on and on today. Pallavi, मला असं वाटतं आज North and Suburban have bonded on a very different level. Thank you, Gitanjali. But it's we have taken a lot of the baby's time also, I think. So
But
time.
I would really like to say one last thing.
आपण थँक्यू म्हणायला पाहिजे अपूर्वा.
काय ग पल्लवी?
आता आपल्याशी गीतांजली बोलतेय तर बेबीचे जे पप्पा आहेत सुनीलजी त्यांना पण आपण थँक्यू म्हणायला पाहिजे.
सुनील वेल सुनील
Sunil, yeah, he's here. But without his support, the shakyas navto.
Equal credit goes to Sunil also.
Definitely, no doubt.
I'm going to put the spotlight on my friend.
Seriously. Hats off to both of you.
Sunil.
Yes.
So one thing is
Sameer
that,
and Gitanjali ji, very actually hats off to you. And I can't express my words, but yeah, absolutely indeed. Yeah, thank you so much for spending a time with us. Actually.
Sunil, yeah, and Priyanka, like you say, Sunil, would you what could you just add 2 sentences to the whole experience of being a foster father?
Yeah, I think this fostering has made our family even more stronger because erstwhile I have a son who is now completed engineering. I have a daughter who is completing her 12th, and both of us. So everybody over a period of time developed different interests. I think apart from giving back to the society, I think the best thing happened in our family is because of the foster baby, we all normally spend time only in one room where the baby is.
You got bonded again. It's a different bonding.
So it's a different bonding. Not only the family, but frankly, my parents, Gitanjali's parents, my brothers, her brothers, sisters. I think the whole outlook of the families of Nasik, of Shindes, or Row College of Ahmednagar, I think what I felt is that even my ex alma mater, ICS Bank, where I was general manager, and then subsequent to my new role where I'm CEO, I think the whole compassion among the like-minded people have actually taken this whole thing into a different level. So I think everybody really appreciate what she does. Frankly, आम्ही सगळे मावळे आहोत. ती जे करते ते अगदी unmatched आहे. आम्ही फक्त support करतो whatever help is required. But frankly, it's all her credit. And when we meet these babies, when they actually go into final laps of the final parents, which is, I think you get a feeling of I've done something which is worth the life, worth the time, frankly.
So those moments that we actually live for and they're embedded in our minds forever.
Yogini, I'll tell you, when the first baby came in the morning, the baby used to smile. Okay, आणि babies smile करतात आणि त्या smile सकाळी करतात आणि त्यांना तेव्हा काही कळत नसतं ते कोणाशी स्माइल करतात. त्यांच्याकडे मला वाटतं त्या देवाशी बोलत असतात किंवा देवाशी हसत असतात. Trust me, that moment is a golden moment every day when you get to see.
It is a bridge between you and God.
Yes. So I think, frankly, as a family, as a foster father, also enjoyed this journey what she has chosen. And we could able to get, I'm sure she must have interacted, we could able to, in this period of last 4 years, this is the 5th year completion, we could able to get one family influence to become a foster family. And that foster family has a baby now.
Oh.
Foster family is nothing to do with income levels, nothing to do with where you stay. It is a lot to do with your passion, compassion, and how you feel about the whole subject. They actually stay at Nalasopara. Is it Nalasopara?
Badlapur.
Sorry.
Badlapur.
Sorry, Badlapur, not Nalasopara. Badlapur. And I am shocked that family is so into. They came all the way to Ville Parle. We discussed one day, and finally they said they wanted to become foster family. Very young, they have a biological kid. Amazing.
I was about to say before we finish की हे सगळं नुसतं अवेअरनेस एक गोष्ट झाली पण तुमच्यातनं एखादी फॉस्टर फॅमिली जर फॅमिली सर्व्हिस सेंटरला मिळाली तर म्हणजे आज माझं येणं ते खऱ्या अर्थी
सार्थक होईल.
सार्थक होईल. सो इट इज नॉट अबाउट माझं कौतुक करून घेण्यासाठी, तर म्हणजे त्यांनी त्याला कळतं ते करतात. आणि बट आय थिंक कुठे जाऊन बोलण्याचा माझा उद्देश ऍक्च्युली आमच्या एखाद्या बाळाला अजून एक घर मिळेल का या आशेनच असतं. आय होप आय गेट वन फॅमिली फ्रॉम
थॉट प्रोसेस नक्कीच अनेकांच्या मनात, कारण की लकीली वी आर इन द प्लॅटफॉर्म ऑफ रोटरी where most people are well settled in terms of finance, which is also very important of course. आणि सगळ्यांना generally at a point of life where, like you said, you have time for yourself, you're done with your regular responsibilities. So I think Rotarians and Rotarians already have a very social way of thinking. वेगळं मन असतं Rotarians. You are a true Rotarian, in fact, Gitanjali and Sunil, and you should join Rotary, if I may say so.
It is not true Rotarian, it is beyond the Rotarian.
Beyond Rotary, very true, very true. Thanks, Sunil. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
One second, Gitanjali. I would love request Devyani, Club Secretary Thane North, to please propose the formal vote of thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Apurva, for giving me this opportunity. And Gitanjali, मैं आपको क्या बोलूं? I will tell Jagdamba to you in this Navratri, because they have given your courage to do all these things. आप जब बात कर रही थी, actually I was flowing with you, right? All the picture came in front of me and you cried. So at that time we also wept, like how you are giving. So it's not easy to have this love. Means you are spending time, love, affection without having any returns. So hats off you, salute from my side, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling me, having me over. Thanks a lot. Lovely time had with you.
One thing I would like to add here is, and from today's session, one thing what we have learned is, the takeaway is, the world is not going to change if we adopt a child, but the world is going to change for the child who's getting adopted.
Yes, Ashish.
That is really a great thing. He's getting a society, he's getting a legal entity, he's getting a secured future. And I think Gitanjali is our Mumbai's Sindhutai Sakpal, you can say.
True. And like Pallavi is saying, she's going to be, she's a global influencer.
नाही खारीचा वाटा आहे, खूप अप्रतिम काम करणारी लोक आहेत. पण डेफिनेटली आय एम व्हेरी ग्रेटफुल, व्हेरी थँकफुल की टू वन अँड ऑल who have helped me make this happen. म्हणजे एका माणसाचं कामच नाही, हे कुटुंबाचं आहे,
पूर्ण फॅमिली,
माझ्या मुलांचं आहे. They take their own responsibilities, so I'm little free for children. So it's a team work. पण आय एम ब्लेस्ड की हे सुचलं आणि हे चालू ठेवण्याचं कुठून तरी आय एम एबल टू गॅदर करेज, which is really nice.
Thank you so much for coming, Gitanjali. It's been, I'm sure everybody is going to go home and think about this really hard. Try and experience what you've been feeling. Pallavi, last words before we end the meeting. I have the recording, guys. Anybody wants it, I will share the link with Pallavi as well for North.
अगदी तू अवश्य शेअर कर. लास्ट वर्ड्स काय बोलायचे गीतांजली? पहिलं बाळ जरी स्वतःच नव्हतं, पण तरी सुद्धा त्याच्या आठवणींनी आज तुझ्या डोळ्यामध्ये जे पाणी येत आहे ना, ते खरंच तू काय म्हणायचं आता, प्रेमाची मूर्तीच म्हणायला पाहिजे तुला. की नंतर तुझ्याकडे भरपूर बाळा येत आहेत, जात आहेत, पण आज जे की ते पहिल्या बाळाच्या तुझ्या मनामध्ये आठवणी आहेत की असं झालं, तसं झालं, हे झालं, ते झालं, बघ ना कशी रंगते. चल आपण ठेवून देऊ, नको आपल्याला. Let us leave the meeting. Okay, chalo, bye.
Bye. Good night, everybody. Good night. Stay safe.
Good night. Good night.
Yes. Madhi ma'am. Yes. Thank you for coming, Madhi ma'am. Thank you all co-president.
इतकं सुंदर ना, खरंच म्हणजे शब्द नाही तेवढं काय ना बोलताच एवढं.
मॅम, मी जेव्हा पहिल्यांदा त्यांचं ऐकलं, मी पल्लवीला बोलले, म्हटलं मला रडू आवरतच नव्हतं. आय कुड नॉट स्टॉप क्राईंग. आणि मग नशिबाने ती मला पटकन माझ्या मित्राचीच बायको होती, माझ्या ओल्ड कलिगची बायको होती, सो आय गॉट ऍक्सेस टू हर. पण एवढं म्हणजे इतकं मन मोठं असणं कमाल आहे बाबा. हॅट्स ऑफ.
अमेझिंग. नाही
व्हेरी नाईस.
Very good topic and very good speaker.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you Apurva आणि thank you Pallavi for such an amazing lecture. It was very nice topic. म्हणजे डिफरंट होता थोडा. या डेफिनेटली
थोडं इमोशनल होता आणि पण ती जे काम एवढं कार्य करतेय ते लोकांना कळलं नाही तर लोक अजून इन्स्पायर कसे होतील.
राईट आणि
and we were flowing, you know, like we were, जैसे उसने बच्चा लाया तो we were total imagining everything that is.
हाँ, very true देवयानी. ये वो दे रही है बच्चा तो मुझे लग रहा था बाप रे क्या हुआ होगा उसको घर आने के बाद. चलो, on this emotional note, good night. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Good night everyone.
Thank you Apurva.
Bye Madhvi ma'am.
Bye.